Hey all, Season 5 of Infinite dropped a little while ago and is the best Infinite has ever been, and will only be getting better from here. The game now is fundamentally different than what it was when it first came out, and getting into it now is the best time to either come back or just get into the game if you haven't played Infinite before. Or Halo before, for that matter. I'm going to briefly go over everything that has come out before Season 5, and then go over what's come out during the current season. If you ditched the game before the winter update last year, or just haven't played it at all, Halo Infinite came out on Halo Combat Evolved's 20-year anniversary, with the campaign dropping 2.5 weeks later. The game launched with only 4 playlists, I think about 8 arena maps, and 3 big team battle maps, 3 armor cores, barely any customization across anything, overpriced shop items, and a lot more prominent ones such as no forge, no infection, and no campaign co-op. At the time, none of us cared that much. We all figured more content would launch when the campaign dropped. And nothing did. For 6 months. Season 2 came out and of course brought new things, but not enough to keep the game alive. 10 months later, Season 3 finally dropped, and with it, brought back the DMR from previous Halo games, calling it the M392 Bandit Rifle, and a new equipment called the Shroud Screen, essentially just a smoke bomb. Season 3 was the start of the comeback that Halo Infinite is currently having. But wait a minute, I forgot to mention something. Let's rewind back a bit. No audio moment. No audio moment. No audio moment. Season 2 came out and of course brought new things, but not enough to keep the game alive. About midway through that season, they introduced the winter update, which included a free 30-tier battle pass, and finally brought us Forge, along with custom games and campaign co-op. This was the actual start of the new beginning. If you want a proper breakdown about the winter update, watch my friend's video on the matter. He did a better job than I would do. Yeah, sorry, Kelvin. Gotta find some way to harass you. Moving on, Season 4 actually came out in a timely manner, and finally brought to us the fan-favorite Infection game mode, and the long-awaited career progression system, along with another new equipment called the Quantum Translocator, which is basically a portable teleporter. Portable teleporter kind of sounds like a tongue twister, not gonna lie. Portable teleporter, portable teleporter. The fact that Infinite not only shipped in an unfinished state, but didn't even have the core of Halo included in it, that being the career progression, Forge, campaign co-op, and other things, is so crazy. Like, why is every game coming out unfinished? It's taken way too long to get Infinite to where it should have been at launch, but it is way better than it would have been if it launched the way it is now. Now that I've given a simple analysis of everything that's happened before last month, it's time to get you caught up on the most recent season. Season 5 is the biggest update Halo Infinite has ever received, and has introduced so many quality of life features and brand new things. And not even everything a part of the season is out yet. There's going to be a mid-season patch soon, which is going to add new stuff, but I'll get to that in a minute. This season added a mode from Halo 4 called Extraction, along with a 50-tier battle pass instead of the 100 tiers we've been used to, a variant to the Bandit Rifle, 2 new maps, Master Chief's armor that you can customize, kind of, for hitting the max rank of hero, and forgeable AI for the first time in any Halo game, and the first wave of cross-core customizations, those being helmets. The mid-season patch will be adding a new equipment called the Repair Field, similar to the Halo 3 Regenerator, 2 new events, now known as Operations. I'm not going to go into that, you can look it up if you want to find out more about that. And Firefight King of the Hill. Even though helmets are the only thing cross-core at the moment, it's opened up so many more customizations. I've actually started using my other armor cores as I can actually use things like the Firefall helmet, which was only on the Mark 7, now I can use it on the Mark 5, and June's helmet, which was only on the Mark 5, now I can use that on the Mirage. It's safe to assume that we are going to get some kind of cross-core customization next season, and I'm assuming it's going to be armor coatings and weapon coatings and vehicle coatings, but we'll see. The reason why the battle pass is 50 tiers, which literally means it's cut in half, is because they finally put all the duplicate items that were across multiple tiers previously into a single tier. For example, instead of getting the same weapon coating across 8 different tiers, now you just unlock every weapon coating in a single tier. Same goes for shoulder pads, armor coatings, vehicle coatings, emblems, etc. It's still the same amount of stuff that we've gotten in the previous passes, but because there were so many duplicates, 50 tiers of this pass is equivalent to 100 tiers of the previous 4. And yes, the pass is still $10 and gives back $10. The coolest thing about this particular pass is that there is flood armor. We can wear the motherfucking flood on our Spartans. It's super badass and cool and whatever, but sadly it's kind of ugly. Like, it's cool, but it's ugly. There's not enough coatings that we can use to match that color. I hate to break it to you, but purple and tan do not go well together. To show how far Infinite has come, let's make a comparison to how it is now compared to how it was at launch. As I mentioned before, the game launched with 4 playlists, around 8 arena maps, and 3 big team battle maps, along with 3 armor cores. Now, the game has 15 playlists, 18 arena maps, 6 big team battle maps, and 8 armor cores. Not to mention the previously mentioned Forge, and now forgeable AI with this season. People have already started making their own campaign scenarios or remakes of previous campaign scenarios from previous Halo games, along with custom player-made firefight. This is the most ambitious Forge has ever been. Not to mention, it has scripting, which means it is not only a tool that you can use to make your own maps, but you can also use it as a game development tool. It's literally just a game engine at this point. If you haven't given Infinite a chance since it came out, or just haven't given it a chance at all, now is the time to come back or give it a try. You will not be disappointed. For my old school Halo people, or people who quit when the game came out, like a lot of us did, there's a playlist in the game called Squad Battle, which is classic 8v8 big team battle and has classic Halo maps in it, such as Rat's Nest, Valhalla, Waterworks, and Zanzibar, which are all created in Forge by the community. Just bear in mind that the game still has a plentiful amount of issues. Desync is still a huge problem. There isn't enough weapons. Weapons such as the railgun, the Spartan laser, the carbine, the beam rifle, the grenade launcher, the brute shot, the SMG, the plasma rifle, and more are still missing from the game. No trace to be seen. Vehicles are hard as fuck to kill, as there is not that many anti-vehicle weapons still, and the fact that the plasma pistol can no longer power drain vehicles is super annoying. SBMM, also known as skill-based matchmaking, is still incredibly strict, way stricter than other games that have SBMM in it. Not gameplay related, but also the fact that you still have to buy full shop bundles if you just want one item, like the devil horns that are on my armor and the bandit model, for example, are the only 2 things I wanted, but I had to pay the full $18 that the bundle was to get both of those. But hey, at least almost all of the cosmetics that are in the game, you don't need to wait to go into the shop anymore. You can just buy them directly from the customization screen. And that's about all I wanted to say. To everyone who's watched the entire thing, please give Infinite a chance. It needs it. It deserves it. The Steam player counts have been the highest they've ever been. I think, obviously, this would be for Xbox too, but I don't know that. The game is only going to keep getting better from here. In fact, the next season could be like 10 times better than this current season. You just gotta give it a shot. And with that, I'm out. If you enjoyed, hit the like button and maybe even drop a subscription. I plan to make more videos talking about games while simultaneously uploading my Rhythm Gamer stuff to my channel. Peace.